Okay, I'm good.
Hi there. Welcome to Quizzo. I'm your host, Sean P. McGuire. As you can see, we got a special guest host today. It's my buddy, Seth.
Hi, everyone.
He's playing the role of Andy Richter tonight, so that's always fun. We also got Miss Perla, Miss Perla. We got Miss Producer. She likes to be behind the camera a little bit. Miss Perla was here. She's here somewhere. We'll figure it out. It's a cat. Great. If you're here for the first time, welcome, welcome. Always appreciate you. If you're here again, welcome back. Sorry I haven't scared you away yet. Your prizes tonight, as usual. First place is going to charity, but rather than the East Falls charity, like it has been for, I think, like 2 months now, we're following the trend of current events a little bit, and we're donating to the Philly Bail Fund. Always a good cause, and particularly relevant this week. So half of that money, whatever we raise in Venmo, is going to you, the winner. The other half is going to our friends in the Philly Bail Fund. Second place, as usual, is a gift card medley. Tonight you're getting 3. Walkworks, Ramble Pizza, and Uncle Bobby's Cafe, a Black-owned cafe and bookstore, right? They're a bookstore too?
Yeah, they're great. They're in Germantown.
They're great. They're in Germantown. They're Black-owned, and we felt like that was a good gift card this week.
It's also a really great place to go.
It's also just like a fun place to go, I'm told. I don't read books or drink coffee, but it's a fun place to go. That's how we do it. If you need your answer sheets, you can click the link right here. Where is it? Right there. I mean, it's not a link. You can't click it, but you can type that in. You can copy that in. There's your answer sheets. If you're on Instagram, I see there's one of you here. You can go out of this, click my post. It's all in there. We are getting underway. So round 1 tonight, as usual, is current events. And I promise you, you're here to kind of avoid all this stuff. So I promise you there's none of the big stuff here in the current events tonight. You can trust me. You can believe in me. That's where we're at. Number 1, perhaps my favorite current event this week. In an ironic twist of fate, who was awarded the zoo that once belonged to Tiger King Joe Exotic? In an ironic twist of fate, who was awarded the zoo that once belonged to Tiger King Joe Exotic? Oh, somebody. Oh, I forgot to mention why Seth is here. Seth lives in I guess that's the Northeast, right?
Yeah, Northeast.
Seth lives in the Northeast. He hasn't had power in like 3 days. Poor bastard. There's a curse word. So we're taking him in. So he's homeless. It's fine. We don't need to get into
I'm a
details.
refugee.
It's good. So he's here. We're all being safe. We all wear masks outside the house. We wore masks outside of Quizzo. So I think we're okay. And if not, you can tell Governor Wolf and I'll take the fine. It's fine. Anyway, question 2. Also taking away her billionaire status, Forbes accused which glorified influencer of inflating her net worth? After taking away her billionaire status, Forbes accused which glorified influencer of inflating her net worth? Round 1, question 2. What do we got? So, a drink of choice tonight. This is Workhorse Brewery. They're in King of Prussia. We went all the way out there to kind of avoid this stuff. And it's the Vienna Lager. I forget the name of it, but it's a good beer. The Vienna Lager. And this glass is from the Tampa Bay Brewing Company. I went down there to see the Phillies in spring training, and then COVID canceled it, and I didn't get to see it. But I got to drink some beer and get a glass. Don't worry, I got another one lined up, ready to go. Question 3. Which comedian put 3 of his specials up for sale on his website with 100% of proceeds going to America's Food Fund organization? Which comedian put 3 of his specials up for sale on his website with 100% of proceeds going to America's Food Fund organization? Round 1, question 3. I heard the cat. What's she doing?
It's rubbing against my shoes.
Huh, okay. Because it's a new smell. There hasn't been new smells in this house in 3 months. I don't know. It's a full house in here today. 3 people and a cat. This feels right.
All judging me.
All judging me. You guys and 16 pairs of eyeballs online, all judging me. Including my mom. Hello, Mother. Good to see you. I mean, virtually see you. Question 4. In a historic moment, which private company successfully launched NASA astronauts into space this week? It was cool. I saw a replay. I didn't see it live, but it was cool to see. In a historic moment, which private company successfully launched NASA astronauts into space this week? Question 4. I really hope Perla comes on camera tonight.
I hope so. What's up?
We'll announce why in a little bit, but...
we can pick her up at some point.
All right. Yes, ma'am. Number 5, before being roundly criticized, which future Hall of Fame quarterback made controversial comments about the return of NFL kneeling protests this week? Yikes. before being roundly criticized by his teammates, by his opponents, by sensible people worldwide, which future Hall of Fame quarterback made controversial comments about the return of NFL kneeling protests? The other side says, beer's your friend, which is why I got this glass, because beer is my best friend. Maybe I shouldn't say that with my mom watching.
But we had 2 glasses, and the Uber driver on the way home slammed on the brakes and broke our second glass.
Yeah. But she had to clean it up because it's her car and we're guests.
That's true.
I feel a little bit bad, but we didn't do it.
No, you didn't.
We didn't. Well, that's the story. We didn't do it. Number 6, a judge ruled that which former Phillies' reputation is so bad that it's legally impossible to libel him. Nuts. Crazy story. Crazy guy, too, really. A judge ruled that which former Phillies' reputation is so bad that it's legally impossible to libel him. You believe that? You believe that, Andy?
I do not believe that.
Andy doesn't watch sports, so I'm making fun of him a little bit.
I cannot believe that sports news. I don't even understand it.
Number 7, before covering it up and putting his coworkers at risk, a Republican state congressman tested positive for coronavirus from which state? And I promise it's the last one of the night. I promise it's the last coronavirus question. Before covering it up and putting his coworkers at risk, a Republican state congressman tested positive for coronavirus from which state? Yay. Moving right along. Number 8. Construction workers worked overnight to remove a statue of which controversial Philadelphia mayor?
Aww.
Which I promise is the last question about that stuff, too. Just had to get it one and done. Construction workers worked overnight to remove a statue of which controversial Philly mayor? You're getting a like on Facebook.
Yeah,
somebody
someone
says,
said
I
they
like
liked
Andy
it.
already, and then somebody liked it. I won't tell you that's
Really?
Casey that liked it, but somebody liked it. You want to jump into the chat? You can.
All I ever wanted was just to be like,
Troll the chat. Oh, someone else liked it.
Oh, how bad? That was me.
That
I
was
was
Sean.
the second. Like, back on track. Question 9. It's really hard to stay on track 12 weeks into this nonsense, as you can tell. Question 9. Calling it a question of common sense. President Trump, President Trump advocated for inviting which former member back into the G7, which I guess would make it G8, but it's G7. Calling it a question of common sense. President Trump advocated for inviting which former member back into the G7, or G8 if you count former and would be. You'll get it. Beer number 2. Well, I'll wait till the other round. Question 10, the last question of the round. Before beer number 2. Don't laugh at me.
Did you see the person's comment?
Do you like RoboCop? Before I preface that, I'm going to preface that a little bit. RoboCop is terrible. I hate RoboCop, and there are some people on some teams that like RoboCop. So do you like RoboCop? People are asking. I want to know where you stand in this war.
I like RoboCop, and I think you're wrong for not liking RoboCop.
You can pack your bags.
Yes.
Number 10, claiming that the org is China-centric. President Trump has announced that the country will cut ties with what world organization? Claiming that the org is China-centric. President Trump has announced that the country will cut ties with what world organization? Because we are the bad guys now. Yay. Ooh, size all around. That is good. Well, except for the RoboCop thing. Anyway, that's all we get for round 1. Here they all are again. I hope you catch them this time. Number 1, an ironic twist of fate. Who was awarded the zoo that once belonged to Tiger King Joe Exotic? Oh, man, you're getting so many likes, Seth. It's all because
You
of
should
RoboCop.
probably get in there and
jump in.
start talking to all of them.
Anyway, number 1, an ironic twist of fate. Who was awarded Joe Exotic Zoo? Number 2, Forbes accused which glorified influencer of inflating her net worth? Number 3, which comedian put 3 of his specials up for sale on his website with 100% of proceeds going to America's Food Fund organization? Number 4, in a historic moment, which private company successfully launched NASA astronauts into space this week? 5, before being roundly criticized, which future Hall of Fame quarterback made controversial comments this week? Way to go, dummy. Number 6, a judge ruled that which former Phillies rep is so bad it's legally impossible to libel him. 7, before covering it up and putting his coworkers at risk, a Republican state congressman tested positive for coronavirus from which state? Excuse me. Pause for the cause. Number 8, construction workers worked overnight to remove a statue of which controversial Philly mayor? 9, calling it a question of common sense. Trump advocated for inviting which former member back into the G7? And number 10, claiming that the org is China-centric. President Trump has announced that the country will cut ties with what world organization? That's all we get. Hope you caught them all. All right, what am I missing in the chat?
I think they're just all talking.
Oh, they all like Andy?
I wonder how many people missed my official introduction and think my real name is Andy.
No, your name is Andy Richter now.
Just put that on the list with the rest of the names my name has been confused for.
No, his name is actually Andy Richter. Don't believe his lies. He's the Andy to my Conan. I wish I could be Conan. Anyway, this is beer number 2. This is Wigwam from the ever-present and wonderful Wissahickon Brewing Company. Also one of my favorite can designs. You can see my dirty fingerprints there. It's been sitting out for a while. Look at this can. It's a cool can. Wigwam. Cool can. Good beer.
A lot of people are saying this for number 3.
I will double check that one.
Can you double check it?
Yes, ma'am.
I just don't want to, like a lot of people. Yeah. No, I don't want to get them wrong.
Let's double check. For number 3, I have an answer, but a lot of you, it looks like about half of you, I can see the spreadsheet, about half of you are giving the same wrong answer, so I'm going to double check myself as the cat rolls through.
1, 2, 3.
Please hold.
6, 7.
Maybe he went off of the other guy's lead.
Could be.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see anything in the news. I could be wrong. I don't see anything, so I think we're okay, because I was pretty specific about it.
Okay.
So I'm going to say no.
Yeah,
But they're probably based on something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Buddy, stop it.
Oh, there's the cat. Here's Miss Perla. There she is. She's already attacking us. Oh. There she is. She's already swinging at us. She's hiding. She's excited because there's new people in the house, but she also gets overwhelmed, and then she runs and hides. As you can see, that's where she's at right now. Sorry to make you dizzy there. Anyway, that was round 1. Let's go on to round number 2. June is Pride Month, or maybe it's this week. No, whatever.
It's the entire month.
It's the entire month? Okay, cool. That makes sense. June, the entire month. So anyway, this is Pride Month. So round 2 is on famous LGBTQIA plus people. Hope I didn't leave any letters out. I tried to include as many as I could. So that's what we're dealing with in round number 2. Question 1. Currently on, well, not on his farewell tour. He was on his farewell tour recently. Which singer is famous for his songs Philadelphia Freedom, Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me, Benny and the Jets, and so many more hits? Which singer is famous for his songs Philadelphia Freedom, Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me, Benny and the Jets, so many songs? Who's that guy? I said he was on his farewell tour. You can tell I wrote this a little bit ago. I don't need to tell you when it was. You can look it up, but don't look up answers.
Now they're going to.
That's true. I said not to. Yeah, now they're all going to do it.
Tell me what to do.
Number 2, which actor rose to fame as the title character in Doogie Howser, M.D., before reviving his career in a role on How I Met Your Mother? Who's that guy? Which actor rose to fame as the title character Doogie Howser, M.D., before reviving his career in a role on How I Met Your Mother, a show I liked when it was on, and then the ending spoiled it for me. I can't watch it again. It's a spoiler, but it's like a 6-year-old show, so it's on you. Which actor rose to fame as Doogie Howser and then revived his career in How I Met Your Mother, or Him Yim. It's a good beer, but I can tell it's been sitting out a little bit for like 15 minutes.
How's it?
It's on the count. Whatever. Number 3, which current talk show host had her acting career stall out in the late 90s after she came out as gay on her self-titled sitcom? Which current talk show host had her acting career stall out in the late 90s after she came out as gay on her self-titled sitcom? I think the show was just called First Name, I think. Or might have been The Show. Something like that. The 90s were a little bit ago. Question 4. Which member of NSYNC is an astronaut? Which member of NSYNC went to space? He also happens to fit the category. That's how I put him in there. Which member of NSYNC went to space? He's an astronaut. People want to know where you went, Andy. Andy's behind the camera. He got tired of sitting like in the shadows. He felt it was weird.
I'm hiding. I know you guys only like me if I don't show my face.
I mean, you said it, not me.
I know who I am.
Question 4, which member of NSYNC fits the round and is also an astronaut? Question 5, in support of his daughter, the daughter is gay, not the guy, which recent vice president came out as pro-gay marriage in stark contrast to his party's stance? In support of his daughter, the daughter is gay, not the vice president that we know of. Which recent vice president came out as pro-gay marriage in stark contrast to his party's line, his party's stance? That's question 5. How are we doing on YouTube? Anybody checking in? Nope. One person who's also on Facebook, so we're good. I gotta check in over there. One person on Instagram. Hello, Instagram. Good to see you. You're on round 2. About to read question 6. Hope play along. Number 6, in 2014, which tech company leader came out as the first openly gay CEO on the Fortune 500 list? I didn't know he was gay until I wrote this. Pretty cool. In 2014, which tech company leader came out as the first openly gay CEO on the Fortune 500 list? Oh, excuse me, I'm disgusting. Number 7. Oh, I'm disgusting.
Even more disgusting.
We ate spicy dinner. That's what I blame it on. Number 7, which French-American dancer met a tragic end when her long, ornate scarf got tangled on the rear car wheel and broke her neck? Heavy metal, dude. Which French-American dancer met a tragic end when her long, ornate scarf got tangled on the rear car wheel and broke her neck? Hardcore.
That's terrible. Why'd you make me laugh at that?
Because laughter takes the pain away sometimes.
Yeah.
That's why we're all here, I think. I don't know. I don't want to get preachy. Not this early. Give it a couple more beers. Number 8, which Mexican painter was as famous for her portraits as she was for her distinct unibrow? Although I can't really talk because...
You can't even see it anymore.
That's true because the rest of my hair is covering it. Which Mexican painter was as famous for her portraits as she was for her distinct unibrow? Question 8. There's 20 people here tonight. That's a good number.
16.
What? You forgot YouTube and Instagram.
16 teams. I just counted.
Oh, 16 teams. I thought you meant people. That's good. I mean, it's not great. I'm happy with it. It's like a normal Quizzo. We're almost back to normal. Back on track. Question 9. Which painter's most famous piece is arguably his depiction of a Campbell's soup can? Which painter's most famous piece is probably one that's about a Campbell's soup can? I don't think he's got a bunch of paintings, but I think that's the most famous one.
You're getting shot by that woman.
It's true, you got shot. You guys aren't really art history nerds, but it's the first one you guys think of, right?
Well, I know about the soup can.
Yeah, the soup can.
And there's a wonderful podcast episode about a podcast called Female Criminals about the woman that shot him.
Oh, a whole like series or just like an episode?
2 episodes.
Oh, that's cool.
It was really good.
It's good. Question 10, the last question of the round. Which children's book author's most famous work is Where the Wild Things Are? Which was also Miss Producer Mind's first date movie of that book. So that's cool. That's how old we are now. Which children's book author's most famous work is Where the Wild Things Are? Round 2, question 10. Anyway, that's the end. Hope you catch them all. If you didn't, here they all are again. Number 1, which singer is famous for his songs Philadelphia Freedom? I'm biased. Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me. Benny and the Jets, and just so many songs. Crocodile Rock is another one. He's got a bunch. You're not going to miss it. Number 2, which actor rose to fame as Doogie Howser before reviving his career on How I Met Your Mother? Him Yim. Number 3, which current talk show host had her acting career stall out in the late 90s after she came out as gay on her self-titled sitcom? Number 4, which member of NSYNC is an astronaut? Okay, as long as you're all right. Number 5, in support of his daughter, which recent VP came out as pro-gay marriage in stark contrast to his party's stance? 6, in 2014, which tech company leader came out as the first openly gay CEO on the Fortune 500 list? 7, which French-American dancer met a tragic end when her long, ornate scarf got tangled on a rear car wheel and broke her neck? Yikes. 8, which Mexican painter was as famous for her portraits as she was for her unibrow? 9, who painted a soup can? And number 10, which author's most famous work is Where the Wild Things Are? There we go. There's round number 2. Miss Producer, are you ready for answers for round number 1?
Yes, you are.
Cool. I saved up a curse word for one of these questions.
Go for it.
In case you're curious.
Let it go.
I'm allowed 3 curse words on Facebook. I'll call it 5, but really it's 3. And I saved one for this question.
Is that a real thing?
Yeah, I got the first video. I got like a little message on Facebook that said like, you're cursing a lot.
Nuh-uh.
I made it up. I don't want to curse that much on the internet. Now you got to ruin the illusion.
I'm sorry.
I'm just a big fraud. Anyway, we're going to jump back to round number 1. Here are questions and answers. Number 1, in an ironic twist of fate, who was awarded Joe Exotic's Zoo? That's that B word, Carol Baskin. That bitch, Carol Baskin. That's my Joe Exotic impression. I'm not great at impressions. Number 2, also taking away her billionaire status, Forbes accused which glorified influencer of inflating her net worth? That was Kylie Jenner. How many people got that one right, Miss Producer?
A lot.
Yeah, everybody.
A lot of people wrote one of her sisters, but.
That's true. So you all knew it was like the right family, but not everybody said Kylie Jenner. That's okay. Number 3, which comedian put out 3 of his specials up for sale on his website with 100% of proceeds going to America's Food Fund org? So the thing with this one, this is the one that gave us pause. A lot of you said Kevin Hart, which might be right. Like that might be like based in fact, but I was specific enough that I'm okay saying it's only Nick Offerman, nobody else. No, none of that's true. None of that's right.
That one.
Which comedian put out 3 of his specials? That was Nick Offerman. A lot of you put Kevin Hart. You're probably right and on to something, but it wasn't specific enough that I don't feel like I need to give you points. So that's okay. Somebody said, I bet you don't curse on the internet, Andy. Do you curse on the internet? Don't give us the big one as an answer.
Can I take one of your curse words away as my answer?
Yeah, don't give us like any of the big ones. You got to keep it to the little ones.
All the damn time.
Attaboy. I stepped over your feet. I should just let you have that. It's all right. Number 4, in a historic moment, which private company successfully launched NASA astronauts this week? That was SpaceX. Fun fact about all of Elon Musk's companies, he tries to like squeeze sex into them as much as possible because he's a creep. So that's why it's called SpaceX, because it sounds like space sex.
I worked for that creep.
You did. Andy Richter worked for that creep. You worked for
Tesla.
Oh, what was it before that?
Solar City.
Solar City. Yeah, he put up the solar panels. That's why it's called Solar City. I'm fun at parties. Number 5, before being roundly criticized, which future Hall of Fame quarterback made some controversial comments this week? That was Drew Brees of the New Orleans Saints. How many people got that one right, Miss Producer? Everybody.
A lot of people did actually.
One person didn't answer it. And one person wrote Breeze like the wind. But that's okay. It's fun. I like it. It's funny. Number 6, a judge ruled that which former Phillies reputation is so bad he can't be liable. That's Lenny Dykstra. Lenny Dykstra, just total asshole. There's a 3rd curse word. Use them all up. If you wrote Nails, nobody wrote Nails, but Nails would have counted. That's his nickname. Number 7, a Republican state congressman tested positive for coronavirus and covered it up from Pennsylvania. Yay. It's us. And I assume most of you, there's nobody on this side, most of you. Number 8, construction workers worked overnight to remove a statue of which controversial Philly mayor? Nobody missed it. That's Frank Rizzo. Number 9, calling it a question of common sense. President, why do I keep stuttering on President Trump? Probably because he's a dick. President Trump advocated for inviting which former member back into the G7/8? That's Russia. Of course it is. Nobody missed that one at all. Except for the one person said, I don't know. Wait, is it the UK? No, it's not the UK. Number 10, claiming that the org is China-centric, President Trump has announced that the country will cut ties with what world organization? That's the World Health Organization, the WHO. The letters are just as good. It's fine. Cool. I think we're good for round 3. Yes, Miss Producer?
Sure is.
Go. Let's do it.
You want your mascot?
Is she around?
I have no idea where she went.
Yeah, she passed by. She's here somewhere.
Okay. She'll make a.
She went this way.
No.
Anyway,
I think she went down.
if you couldn't tell from our talks a little bit, round 3 is the picture round. That's on cats. Cats. As usual, this is the picture round. I'm going to turn my face off. You're going to see some pictures of cats. June is Adopt a Cat Month, which is why we tried to bribe our cat with some treats trying to get her in this because we adopted her. It wasn't in June, but we love her just the same. Anyway, so this is all about cats. So I'm going to turn my face off and turn it over to this. This is very easy. All you have to do is name this cat. If you've been here before, which I think is all of you, you'll know what to do. That's all you got to do. Here we go. Click this. Click this. No, not yet. Oh, man. You think I'd have this figured out after like 3 months in this? Minimize this. Click this. Here we go. Okay. Cool. It's on cats. Click back. Oh, no. Okay. Round 3 on cats. You'll figure it out. See, is it right there? Number 1. Name this cat. Number 1. Which in the rough draft was the Simpsons cat, because I feel like that's always round 3, question 1. But it's not this week. Number 2. Name that cat. 3. Zoom out a little bit for you there, Instagram. Name that cat. Number 3. If you're just jumping in, it's an answer sheet in my profile. You can go click that. It's like a QR code. Looks very fancy, but it's not. 4. Oh, man. It's so dumb. 5. Little trippy, but it's a cat. 6. A lot of old cartoons. You can see where my interests lie a little bit. I'm a child from the 1960s Hanna-Barbera cartoons. 7. Possibly my favorite cat that doesn't live in my house. I use this cat's stickers all the time.
All day, every
8.
day.
Name this cat. Number 8. Also one of my favorite TV shows. Simpsons excluded. 9. That's a gimme. Make it a little bit easier. Name that cat. And 10. My spirit animal. Name that cat. For this one, nickname and real name both count. It's all good. Anyway, that's all you get. We're going to go through them again. And then probably a third time because we're running a little quick. Name that cat. Number 1. Which is not the Simpsons cat, but it does look similar. There goes Instagram. Last person out. Oh, this is no longer moving. That's okay. Number 2.
You let him say that.
I figured. I see your note. My hands are tied. I'll get it.
I'll look it up.
Number 2. Number 3. Name that cat. Pretty cool picture. I like his mustache. It's a cool little mustache. If you're yelling at me in the chat, I turn it off this round. I can't see you. I get a reprieve. Number 4. Who was a cat? His best friend was a dog.
I'm curious myself. I don't know. You never knew.
5. Just a face, but it is a cat.
Now we know.
6. Oh, you know what? I did know this. They were asking me a question. I didn't have an answer at the ready. Turns out I did know it, but they're smarter than me. Here's 6. 7. Nice and big. My favorite sticker. I think my favorite sticker is the one of this cat where she looks really sad. Just like face down. That one of the one where he's in the hat dancing. This is number 8.
Sitting looking depressed.
I love number 7. Number 7 is one of my favorite things of all time. 9. That is a gimme. Nobody's going to miss this. And 10. Nickname preferred. If you give us a real name, that's good too.
Ooh.
And that's all you get. We'll go through them one more time, but it's like a recap. You're not going to get the full 10 seconds, whatever it was. There's my song. Hope you liked it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nice and big on that one. 8, 9, and 10. That's all you get. Hope you caught them all. Turn them in. Here's my face. You think I get tired of that? I don't. I'm a child. I don't get tired of it. This. Click this. Oh no, I clicked the wrong one. Click this. Click this. Hello. Good to see you. Cool. So that's all we get for round number 3. Do I need to repeat any? Probably not. Cool. Nobody said anything. I think we're good.
I thought this was actually going to be an easy round, but a lot of people are getting things wrong.
No, this round is deceptively hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, you think at it, you look at it, you think it's pretty easy, and you're confident about some of your answers. But from experience, because this round's a little old, this round is harder than you think. Just FYI. If you send us pictures of your cats,
who did that?
I'll give you. Tell you what, I'll give you it as a tiebreaker. If we have a tiebreaker tonight, and you have a cute cat, that's gonna be your tiebreaker.
There might be.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see.
There's a couple people.
If you got a cute cat, send us that. That'll be our tiebreaker. But I mean, send it to us after, not now.
What if it's not a cute cat?
Then they lose points. Oh God, I'm disgusting. It's that spicy dinner. We had, they had wings. I had a chicken sandwich from Foghorn down the street from here. Very good, and it's making me cough a little bit because I am disgusting. Anyway, we're gonna jump back to round number 2. Show you some of the answers. Question 1: which singer is famous for the songs "Philadelphia Freedom," "Crocodile Rock," "Don't Let the Sun Go Down"? Nobody missed it. That's Elton John. Number 2: which actor was Doogie Howser in How I Met Your Mother? That's NPH, Neil Patrick Harris. 3: which current talk show host had her acting career stall out in the late 90s? That was Ellen DeGeneres. One person said she's Dory. You're right. It's not related to the question, but you know, it's right, I guess. Number 4: which member of NSYNC is an astronaut? That's Lance Bass, like the fish. 5: in support of his daughter, which recent VP came out as pro-gay marriage? That was Dick Cheney. How many people missed that one, Miss Producer? Anybody?
No, a lot. Actually, there was like one person who said Joe Biden, which is rude as hell, because he's about to be our next president.
Who's not a Republican?
Yeah, that too.
Well, I didn't say Republican. Which recent VP? It was implied. Whatever. Number 6: which tech company leader came out as the first openly gay CEO on the Fortune 500 list? I'm disgusting. Why does anybody tune in? Nobody tunes in. So we got 15 people. That was Tim Cook. Pretty split on that one. Number 7: which French-American dancer had a tragic end when she got decapitated by her scarf? That was Isadora Duncan. If you were close, which is a handful of you, we gave it to you. It counts. Number 8: which Mexican painter was famous for her portraits and her unibrow? That's Frida Kahlo. Here's mine. You can see it in all of its glory. Number 9: which painter's most famous piece is a Campbell's soup can? That's Andy Warhol. Nobody missed that one either. And number 10: which children's book author's most famous work is Where the Wild Things Are? That's Maurice Sendak. It looks like pretty much everybody got it right. Spelling didn't count. We know who you're talking about. It's all good. Cool, cool. Let's take a look at the Venmo pool before we move on. Click this over here, sign back in. There's so many clicks. Refresh. It was $80 at the beginning of Quizzo, which is pretty good. I'm pleased with it, content with it. We're up to $100. So thank you to the couple people that donated in the last about half hour. Appreciate you. We can get that number a little bit higher, I think, for the Philly Bail Fund. Get that up a little bit. $100. Not bad. You as the winner getting half of that. It's $50. I don't need a calculator to tell you that. The other half is going to the Philly Bail Fund. I said that already. All right, moving on. Round 4, the last round. So this one, this is on famous nicknames. So this round's inspiration, Maurice Richard, Maurice Richard, aka Rocket Richard. Keep that in the back of your heads. Died this week, but like it was a while ago. Let me double check this. It was this week back in history. It was 2000. This week in 2000. So like 20 years ago this week. Probably shouldn't have done something dying this week of all weeks, but that's neither here nor there. So this is famous nicknames. I'm going to give you a person's real name, like their actual given name, and like a brief little description. You got to tell me their nickname. That's all you got to do. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Not as easy as you think it is. So to recap, I'm going to give you a name and like a little descriptor. You got to tell me their nickname, like the famous nickname they went by for all of these, except kind of sort of one. This is like what they're best known as. You'll figure it out. Number 1, Maurice Richard, hockey player / impetus for this round. I told you it's going to come back. Maurice Richard, or probably Richard because he's French-Canadian. Hockey player / impetus for this round. What's that guy's famous nickname? People are saying they wish they could flood the chat with adorable cat pictures. Can you? Yeah, I guess you can't.
Yes, you can. You can post a picture as a comment.
Can you?
Oh, yeah.
Are you sure? On live videos?
Oh, in a video.
Yeah, I think that's the issue.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't think you can.
I've done it in post. Like someone posts something as a comment.
But not on like a video thing. Whatever. Maurice Richard, hockey player / impetus for this round. What's his nickname? I gave it to you. Don't miss it. Number 2, William Bonney, famous young cowboy. 3 words. They're all pretty important. William Bonney, famous young cowboy. What's his nickname? Nickety name if you're Andrew Bernard. Speaking of Andys, you've been quiet, Mr. Richter. Do you have a famous nickname? You got a lot of nicknames.
I got a famous nickname.
But let's keep it safe for air.
I think it's safe for air. Air Jew?
That's pretty safe. I thought you meant the other one. Number 3, William F. Cody, bison hunter / showman. What's that guy's nickname? William Cody, bison hunter / showman. Whose nickname, you'll see in a little bit, was the inspiration for somebody else's nickname. It's kind of a hint. William F. Cody, bison hunter / showman. I think you're slowing down. You guys look quiet. You look tired. It's one of those days. Number 4, George Herman Ruth.
It's hard to keep the teleprompter going when you keep going off script.
Number 4, George Herman Ruth, the Sultan of SWAT. Also, my favorite person, maybe ever. Certainly in his field. George Herman Ruth, the Sultan of SWAT. Not giving too much away. Number 4. It's another sports question there for you, Seth. Mr. Andy. Sorry, I slipped up.
Now everybody's asking, who's Seth?
Seth is Andy Richter's real name. It's Andy Richter. Seth is producer Casey. That's their real names. But we're a nickname round, so we'll call them otherwise. Number 5, John Elroy Sanford. That last name comes back in a little bit. Former red-headed father. John Elroy Sanford, former red-headed father. What's that guy's nickname?
So just looking ahead, we do have we have a tie for second place, but no tie for first place. So if people want to start sending pictures of cats, feel free, and it can go into the fight for second. Maybe unless people do really well in this round. Then
sure. Or hopefully we break a tie, so I don't gotta decide cat picks.
I love looking.
Although I do like to look at your cat picks.
I would actually prefer.
So going into this last round, Miss Producer is saying there's a tie for second. So if you want to get ahead, you want to send us your cat pictures now, and you think you're tied for second, you don't know your scores. I don't know your scores either. I'm not looking at the spreadsheet. Go ahead and send those in now. Send them, put them in the Facebook event where you click to watch this video.
Yeah.
You'll figure out it's a good spot. Anyway, number 5 was John Elroy Sanford. Number 6, Edwin Aldrin, moonwalker / badass, because he punches people a couple times. Edwin Aldrin, moonwalker / badass. Somebody told me the stuff on the top of a glass. I saw it too. Somebody told me the stuff at the top of the glass is called lacing. It's like a good way to check out the head of a beer. I don't understand it because I'm kind of a simpleton, but I think about that every time I see this pattern. I'm fun at parties. Yeah, it's called lacing.
Thanks for that fact. You're invited to my next party.
Number 7, Nicole Polizzi, Jersey Shore girl / walking traffic cone. Although I think that reference is a little dated. That's a little mean. Yeah.
She's a basic suburban mom now, if you follow her on Instagram.
She's boring. We're all boring. Number 7, Nicole Polizzi, Jersey Shore girl / walking traffic cone. Didn't feel any better saying it the second time. I'm sorry if you're watching this, Miss Polizzi. Polizzi?
She's married, so her last name is
something different. Okay. If you're watching this, Nicole,
Lavelle.
I hope you're watching this, Nicole Polizzi Lavelle. I kind of hope. No, whatever. I won't endanger myself anymore. Number 8, Stephanie Germanata. Probably didn't say that right either. Singer / actress / Queen fan. That's where her nickname came from. Stephanie Germanata. Singer / actress / Queen fan. That one's in there because that's where her nickname comes from.
Will you explain the...
I will in the recap video.
Okay. Such a clickbait.
Yeah, it's clickbaity.
So clickbaity.
Well, we'll discuss that at the end. I put it. It's in my prompt.
Okay.
I got it. Okay. Don't worry. Number 9, Destiny Hope Cyrus, singer / actress who used to stick her tongue out a lot. Although I don't think she does that anymore.
She definitely does.
Does she? Mm-hmm. I thought she moved past that phase.
She's very into weed now.
I mean, aren't we all? My mom's watching this. No, we're not. Just this one person. Destiny Hope Cyrus, singer / actress who used to stick her tongue out a lot, and according to these two, still does. I don't know. Lacing has a bit to do with the cleanliness of your glass. Well, this glass was clean. It's got my fingerprints all over it. I mean, the inside's clean. I guess.
It's in the dishwasher?
Yeah, I guess. It's in the clean pile. Anyway, number 10, the last question of the evening. Paul David Hewson, Irish singer who is definitely not made out of number 2. It's a reference I continue to pull from out of Quizzo. Paul David Hewson, Irish singer, definitely not made out of number 2. I tend to go back to that well for Quizzo a lot. Anyway, that's all we get. I need those 10 people's nicknames. Here they all are again if you missed them. Number 1, Maurice Richard, hockey player, probably Richard, he's French-Canadian. Hockey player / impetus for this round. Number 2, William Bonney, famous young cowboy. 3, William F. Cody, bison hunter / showman. His name also was co-opted by a movie character that I like in a good movie. It's a big hint. Number 4, George Herman Ruth, the Sultan of SWAT. I don't think anybody's going to miss that one. 5, John Elroy Sanford, former red-headed father. 6, Edwin Aldrin, moonwalker / badass. 7, Nicole Polizzi, or now it's Nicole, what did you say, Lovell? Lovelli, Jersey Shore girl / I'm not going to repeat that. It was mean the first 2 times. Number 8, Stephanie Germanotta, singer / actress / Queen fan. Number 9, Destiny Hope Cyrus, singer / actress who used to stick her tongue out a lot. I don't think she does. I also don't watch her all that much. These 2 say she does. Number 10, Paul David Hewson, Irish singer, not made out of number 2. That's all we get. Clean glass leads to good lacing. So I guess it is. Maybe it's the glass. Can we really be sure of what, Andy?
That he's not made of number 2?
Tell me I'm not number 2. Tell me I'm not number 2. Oh, dude, I love that episode. It is a reference to an episode.
No. I thought this round was going to be hard. It's actually really easy.
Is it?
I have
that's
3 10s already.
Yeah, because I thought this was going to be a hard round too.
No?
Anyway, that's all you get. We're going to jump back to number 3. Oh, people are sending in cat pictures. I see them flooding in. So we're definitely going to take a look at that.
Can you share your screen or something and show people?
That's what I was going to do.
Oh, nice.
But you're the producer, so thank you for telling me that. Oh, that's good. That's good. Whatever. Digging a hole. Number 3, think back. That was cats. I see your cat pictures flooding in. Thank you very much. I haven't looked at them. We're going to share them with the crowd. And it probably will come back as a tiebreaker. It sounds like this round was a little bit easier than I thought it was. Anyway, number 1 was this guy. That's Felix the cat. Felix the cat. Yeah, all right. Number 2, he's wearing a top hat. That's top cat. Top cat, top hat. That's how you remember that. Well, that's kind of neat. Not taking it background. Number 3, nobody missed it. That's Puss in Boots. And here's his little sword, his fencing thing. What's that called? Rapier, I think, right? I don't know. Number 4, I hope to God this one works. Yes, it does. Oh, my God.
Nice.
Oh, so glad that worked. Number 4, a lot of you on this one put Ren, which is smart. You know the show. But Ren is the dog. This is the other one. This is Stimpy.
That question set a lot of people apart.
Good.
I'm actually really glad that a lot of people wrote Ren.
I really want to leave this one up for a minute. That's Stimpy, not Ren. Number 5, the other end of the body. That's the Cheshire Cat. If I step in a little bit, now it looks like it's my face. Here we go. Number 6, another old cartoon. That's Snagglepuss. Very nice. Number 7, nobody missed this one, I think. That is Pusheen. One of my favorites. Number 8, that is Princess Carolyn from BoJack Horseman. 9, nobody in the world's going to miss. That's the Cat in the Hat. And 10, my spirit animal, I'm told. That's Grumpy Cat. So good. Very good. Shall we share? Oh, turn this off for a second. Get rid of that. Hello. Shall we share cat pics now or at the end where it might matter?
Do it now.
Do it now?
Yeah, someone sent you on Instagram.
It's a cat pic. I saw a look of it.
Oh my gosh, she's so cute.
There are some contenders if you're looking at this. Let's click this. Pull this over here. Do this.
Oh, I have to finish.
So we're gonna pause real quick, and then we're gonna look at some cat pics here. Pull these up. Oh, geez, everybody's sending them in. Everybody's flooding them. Click this. Close this out. First one first. We'll do Instagram because that one's already up. Here's this. Oh, this one is a great looking cat. Look at this. Share screen. Click this. So here's number 1. This one is from Instagram. Look at this cat. That is a good looking cat. And he's in a box. He or she is in a box. I always love cats in boxes.
I put Pearl in a box the other day. She was
Did
unsettled about it.
That's our Perla. Here is the same person, kind of cheating a little bit, but sending us another picture. So good. Very good. That is a cute looking cat. Move myself from the stream there for a second. There's choice number 2. Let's take a look at these. Here is number 3. Look at this cat. Oh my goodness. Helps if I click this. Look at this cat. My gosh, that's a cool looking cat. It's number 3. Number 4 got some 2 cats, or I guess the same cat just twice. That is a cool looking cat. Has an adorable looking cat. This is from Gritty's Bitties. They earmarked their post. Make sure everybody knows who that is. There's that one. Here's this one. I got this one in Messenger. That is disturbing.
Look at it. Look at that face.
This is disturbing.
Oh, look at those eyeballs.
Oh, look at it. So that is all we got on that.
Wait, no, you got some on Instagram too.
Oh, did I get another one on Instagram? I saw the first one, the first two.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I think that's all we got then. Cool. So there are your cats. So that might come back. I did get that one. You want to pull it up in front of the camera? Oh, that's about as high tech as it gets.
Impressive.
There's another one on the Instagram. All right, we get it.
Okay.
We get it. All right. Oh, somebody posted.
Cute.
Somebody posted a dog picture. We're gonna have to show that.
Oh
for sure.
yeah.
That counts because not everybody is a cat person. That's okay. You can't be held accountable.
Oh.
We love all animals, especially this week where we need some love. And look at this. Look at that dog, who is also a Quizzo regular. This dog comes to Quizzo every Thursday.
And
he's
we've
one of
known
my
him
favorites.
since he was an itty bitty baby.
Yeah, I go way back with this dog. He's a great dog. I
So
assume
cute.
I might be projecting a little bit.
I'm sure we don't know.
Thank you so much for sending in
Big he is.
all of your picks. That made me feel a little bit better. Hope made you feel a little bit better. Keep sending in picks. If you have more, we'll take a look at them in the recap video. It's 8:47 now. Give
Okay,
us
I can finish.
20 minutes. 9:07, we'll be back with final answers and scores and probably more pet picks. Whatever you keep sending in. Let's take a look at the Venmo before we go. We're up to $190. Oh my gosh, we doubled.
Holy shit.
Thank you so much to everybody for donating. Keep going. It's open until the end or till the start of the next video. I think we can get to 200. I think we can top 200. I am for sure going to send in some of my own money with this. So 190 for now. You as the winner get half of that. Second place, you're getting 3 gift cards: Walkworks, Ramble Pizza, and Uncle Bobby's Cafe. All kind of local. So maybe make the trek if you're not local to Germantown, East Falls, Manayunk, this area. Oh yeah, if it says you're waiting for approve, that's because for some reason Facebook makes me approve everything. They're coming in. Don't worry, I got them. I got you. They're coming in right now. Anyway, give us like 9:10. We'll be back with the next video. Clicking on these. There you go. You should be able to see your own cat post now. 9:10. We're coming back with the recap video. But first, I got some news we got to do. The first one, there are thank you gifts coming. So for everybody who sent me your email, thank you very much. I'm going to send you one email in like 3 weeks to a month or so. You're getting a thank you gift. I don't know what that's going to look like. We got some details to work out, but you're definitely getting a thank you gift for sticking with me. Everybody send an email. I appreciate you doing this. We're doing this weekly. Until now, that was the next point. You may have noticed, I certainly noticed, our numbers have been slipping a little bit. It's the summertime, people want to go out, or we're all just so stressed, or we're out of money, or it's the summer and we want to go outside. I don't know. But our numbers are slipping a little bit. So we're going to start doing Quizzo every other week. So I am off next week. There's no Quizzo next Thursday, but we'll be back in 2 weeks, June 18th. I'll see you then. And tomorrow, Friday, Philadelphia is going to the yellow phase. Doesn't mean a whole lot for Quizzo, but it does mean there are new opportunities for what I'm codenaming Yellow Phase Quizzo. Can't give any details because there's still a lot of moving parts. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for the thank you gift, and I promise I'll never email you again. And 2 weeks. No Quizzo next week. Quizzo in 2 weeks. That's all we get. I'll see you at 9:10 for the 9:10 for the recap video, answers and scores, and cat picks. They're still flooding in, and I love every single one of them. Thanks for coming out. See you real soon. Bye, Instagram.